Today's adventure begins inside my hotel room here at the Grand Floridian Resort Hotel next to Walt Disney World, next to Magic Kingdom, as a recording of this Friday, May 26th, 2023. Checking out today. You can be doing a variety of things and then checking into another hotel a little bit later this evening or this afternoon. But before leaving here, going to take a dip in the pool. A little morning dip. Never hurt anyone. Welcome everyone. Out of the woo here. Should have brought my sunglasses because I'm kind of looking into the sun even though it's a little cloudy. We are going, Jay is here, we are going to a baseball game today. Tampa Bay Rays, who I am rooting for, and the Dodgers, who you are rooting for, are going to be going against each other at Tropicana Field.
Mano y mano.
Yes. We are starting off here with the check out of the Grand Floridian. And it is a holiday weekend. Memorial Day's Monday, so this is a Friday, TGIF, Jay.
It's gonna get busy around this parks.
Yeah, but we're not going to the parks today. We're gonna be driving. You get your first experience with I-4 westbound.
I'm excited.
I'm inviting you to join me and Jay.
Shall you?
Hello, squirrel. What are you doing, squirrel? Hello, squirrel. Looking for some breakfast. Till next time, Grand Floridian. On the way out of Disney property, you were saying you wanted to see the Mickey Power Pole, right?
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
Power Pole Mickey.
Now, I will warn you before we get on Interstate 4, I-4 giveth and I-4 taketh away. Just never know what you're gonna get on Interstate 4.
Like a box of chocolates.
It's like Forrest Gump. All right, we have made it to a destination over here near St. Pete Beach. It's a marina called Maximo Marina, and there is a tiki bar, which my buddy Tampa Jay, not SoCal Jay that I'm with today, but he was recommending good tiki bars in the area, so we're going off his recommendation to check out this place right here next to the marina. World famous even. The world famous Tiki Docks Skyway Bar and Grill. You fancy yourself as quite the tiki aficionado.
I am fancy.
You ever heard of this place?
It's world famous. I have definitely not heard of this place.
Okay.
But I do love a good Skyway.
All right, when you first walk up, they have a painting of some of the tikis that they have inside the building itself. Not the thatch area, but the bigger like bay area, which almost seemed like maybe it was like a big boat mechanic shop at one point that has been kind of repurposed. And Jay was also noticing that the world famous is in quotations. So maybe it isn't world famous. Maybe they want it to be world famous and they just put the quotes around it. I guess you could take it with a grain of salt to quotate what the quotations mean when they kind of made that. But going inside, the same paintings that they have on the outside of the tikis are also inside in full form along kind of towards the roof line. We also looked at the merchandise that was in there, and they had quite a bit of merchandise as far as t-shirts and whatnot, but they had a lot of different tiki mugs as well. And in the kind of the glass case, some of them dated within the last few years, and the ones that there were only one of were the last ones of that particular. It was like no backstock, like everything they had as far as tiki mugs were in the case itself. And there's a lot of like kind of paintings along through here as well. But it seemed like the vibe of the place was more of just order food. It seems like everyone on staff was just basically either taking your order and bringing the food out. So it was like kitchen workers and servers and all that. And that was kind of just the vibe, a very bustling vibe more than kind of a laid back tiki vibe. But I definitely didn't really realize that it said the quote, the world famous unquote, Tiki Docks Skyway Bar and Grill. And you found something that piqued your interest in there.
Yeah, let me unwrap it. They really wrapped it really good.
Hello.
Okay, got it. Awesome, unwrapped it. This is though a really killer mug. It has the real world famous.
That's the one you had
Tiki
the other
Bob.
night.
This is a regular Tiki Bob. There's no skipper to the sky. This is a regular old-fashioned one.
Yeah.
But it has all these tikis that were painted, or they had a real life form inside, and they're on this mug. And the mug is
This is Easter Island, right? Easter Island.
Moai. Yeah. And Mulder, who's a Florida resident, made this mug, and he
Really?
makes all kinds of killer mugs for bars, for himself.
Do you have any molder stuff
I
before?
have a lot of molder stuff. He's a special guy and makes quality.
So you were
great
pretty happy.
mugs.
And it
You
has
can book 'em.
and it has St. Pete name on there,
St.
so you got
Pete.
something to document your little vacation here.
Limited edition, number 140. Probably
cool.
out of 200 or so.
Yeah.
250, who knows? That's awesome.
Is that pretty much, so you paid like, well, how much was this?
125.
Is that pretty standard for a tiki mug, like a
Nowadays.
good tiki mug?
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
you
good.
have the
It's a good
world
price.
famous. Oh, this doesn't have quotations on it.
No, apparently this is the real famous molder.
Yeah.
Place here, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you know about it, so you have now crossed another tiki bar off your list. We didn't order anything. We're gonna maybe go buy another one in downtown St. Pete, which you said you found online that looked pretty cool on the inside.
Yes, there's another one we're gonna hopefully visit in a little bit.
Yeah, so we're gonna head over there, go to the Trop, and then walk around downtown St. Pete. But I'm loving all the tiki knowledge you're throwing my way, Jay.
Throwing it with both hands.
Yeah. Well, with the one hand is
hand now,
hell,
this is-
this is the most amount of wrapping.
Yeah.
You asked, do you have the original box and the wrap? And then they were like, oh, I'll be right back. A couple minutes later, they come out with a pair of scissors, and this, which looks like it could like wrap up a full couch.
And it was already, tape was already on there. Like they didn't tape it for me. It was already on the roll of bubble. Very interesting.
Yeah,
But hey, I got a really cool mug.
it's all part of the experience,
I'm
Russ.
happy.
Approaching the Trop. Gonna park near Tropicana Field and then kind of walk around St. Pete just a little bit. In fact, I rarely approach Tropicana Field from this angle. Usually I'm coming in the other way, but we bypassed it to go to the tiki place we were just at.
Quotation marks.
Quotation mark. Quotation marks. There it is. No rain delays today. All right, this is definitely without a doubt the earliest I've ever been to Tropicana Field before first pitch, but we're parking here and gonna walk around downtown St. Pete for a little bit before heading back to the... Now this is something I've never noticed before. There are railroad tracks right here that lead to nothing, and down at that end by Ferg's lead to nothing. But Jay, who is basically pulled in like a tractor beam to anything tiki, notices, and this is gonna stick with the theme of the video, there is a tiki bar right upstairs here at this barbecue place. I think we have the right of way. I think they're gonna stop. But there is an upstairs tiki bar. What? That tiki has a big beard. Dr. BBQ. You wanna, I'm guessing you wanna go in here and check this. You're going in? Hurry, hurry Jay, hurry. Oh, there you go. Oh look, that's pretty cool. He's got the sweet sunglasses on right here. He's got the beard kicking. You think they're open? They might not be open. Oh, are they open?
I'm not sure. This is the entrance.
You think this is Dr. Barbecue?
I think that's the dock.
What did you say?
Permanently closed.
Permanently closed?
Oh no.
According to the interwebs, permanently closed.
Wah, wah.
We will not be visiting Dr. BBQ's Tiki Bar. You think this is for sale then, right here?
Are you in the business of buying a Dr. BBQ place?
Well, you like Tikis. You just got one at that other place.
I did. Should I buy this place?
You should buy that. You think you got room in the Janctuary for that?
Does it kind of resemble me? A little bit cheeks?
It looks nothing like.
A little beard?
Looks nothing like you.
Whatever.
You think it looks like you?
I think it's almost as good looking as I am.
That's fair enough.
Their website says thank you.
Oh.
St. Petersburg.
This is Dr. Barbecue right here. This is him in non-tiki form. So they have closed. Dr. Barbecue is no longer barbecuing in the neighborhood and not having a tiki bar. But look up here, you see you got Princess Leia at the top corner, you got Wonder Woman, you got Kiss, you got an American Eagle up there, you got Radio Flyer, you got the Statue of Liberty, and right here, you got a little baseball nod as well. Oh, there's Tina Turner.
Yep.
Just passed away yesterday as a recording of this. At least the news broke, and then Hendrix. Man, that kind of stinks.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna be going in the Dr. Barbecue Tiki. There's plenty of other tiki places around here though, I think.
We better find them.
Yeah, you need your tiki fix.
I need my tiki fix and a little inside.
Are you embarrassed to wear that hat around here? Is that what's happening?
How dare you? No, this heat is not good.
You're not
I'm
used-
melt. I need California weather here.
There's a lot of baseball history here on this street. Not just the Rays, obviously, and not just the spring training stuff, but old spring training stuff. New York Mets, St. Louis Cardinals back in 1978. Sometimes it's just a bad year. Mets and Cardinals finished with the two worst records, but I just dropped my glasses. Yeah, all along here are these like home plates with all these like baseball facts and whatnot. Jim Healy and Jack Lake Baseball Boardwalk.
Just a bad year. I wonder, there must be a lot of Rays home plates around here then. Talking about bad years and stuff. Like, it's loaded with bad years.
Yeah.
Unlike these guys.
I have no comeback for that, because you're 100% right. One of my favorite old signs and kind of like, you know, I'm gonna call it a banner, but signs here is Sinner's Paradise, no vacancy over there, this bar that's on the corners. This is kind of like a little strip of restaurants and bars next to the Trop. Always like looking at all the murals through here. There's a Go Rays shirt right there. They got some construction going on over here. Take a look at this. In this building back in the day used to be an exclusive Hatters. There's also a Hayward's shop, novelties, gifts, and souvenirs. But then take a look at this. They had lunches right over here at this confectionery. And it looks like there's like a cigarette advertisement right over there. Wisteria. Mirror preferred, oh, never mind. Not cigarettes, chocolates. Chocolates, not what I was thinking it was. That is a great restored mural here on the side. This was restored back to, thanks to Hubert Rutland Sr. back in 2012. Love stuff like this. Now at first glance, this looks like a regular parking meter, but it's not. It's a station for the power of change. So it all goes to a good cause right here. So it's an old parking meter that looks similar to the parking meters over there, but it all goes to a good cause. Never seen nothing like that before. That's pretty cool. Got a little trolley system going through here. Over here looks to be like a nautical bar of some sort. Oh, some good murals over there. Up here you probably see a lot of, like in Florida, they probably just use the word, oh, it's a tiki establishment, when really it probably is just more of a Florida vibe, right?
Like this is like a nautical from the painting.
Yeah.
Florida, nautical, ocean.
So would you consider, like, would Key West be considered tiki, or Hawaii be more tiki?
Hawaii is definitely not tiki.
Hawaii, see, I don't know much about tiki. I like tiki. What would you consider tiki? What would be a good tiki?
Well, a tiki place has to have an actual tiki in it.
Okay.
A carved tiki. It has at least to have that.
Okay, it's got to have the carved
tiki.
tiki.
That's what makes it a tiki bar, to have a tiki in it.
But some places just use the word tiki just to lure people in.
Yep.
Lure them in. That place over there looks pretty dang awesome, though. We should go over there and check out that mural.
Cross the street and check it out. See the insides of it. That's the nether regions.
The nether regions. Let's get over and check out the nether regions of that.
Do it.
Oh, there comes a guy wearing some Dodgers blue.
Look at that both couple.
Yeah, they got the Dodger blue. You're too embarrassed to wear your hat, though.
I'm too busy sweating. It's hot here, and it's not even hot to you. It's hot. I don't like hot. I'm gonna melt. It's too hot, right? It's hot. What? It's hot. Hot. No. See, they agreed with me.
He's too embarrassed to wear his Dodger hat.
No.
He's got it in his hand, and he won't put it on.
Look. No.
No, he's talking about him, not you. That was Lucky. That's his name, Lucky.
He was born in 47.
So here in St. Pete, there's just random images of the Grand Canyon.
And they even give you food.
Yes,
a buffet.
Free butt cake. Wow, is everybody here for the Dodgers? Look, there's more Dodgerful.
Oh, come on.
Look at that, everybody knows, yeah. Is this the place we're looking for now that I think about it? This might be the place. What was it called?
Saigon Blonde.
Saigon Blonde. This might be the Saigon Blonde. It couldn't possibly be, because I see some...
Have you ever seen a blonde from Saigon? I guess there has to be one, right?
Yeah. Have you ever been to Saigon?
No.
We're gonna step inside, so right next door is this place that has St. Pete Loves the Rays. And this is called the Parkview Building. But if you notice, you can't go in, well, you can't go in this portion of it. That is blocked off, but the Parkview Building right over here, so that bar we were just looking at, it looks like a pirate ship. So you got the themed up top, and then when you go in, there's a lot of kind of cool theming in there. I mean, it's not like overly themed, but it definitely has more of a pirate vibe. Not a tiki pirate, but just a pirate vibe altogether, which I like pirates too. Jay likes pirates too. I like Tiki too, but there's no correlation between Tiki and pirates, right?
Well,
There could be some Tiki correlation.
there are some mugs out there that have pirates with a Tiki twist in them, so they're
twist.
Like there's Tiki's carved into said Tiki mug.
Really?
Like the pirate's like on a barrel jar.
Yeah.
That barrel could be a carved Tiki, or his peg leg.
Yeah, anything can be Tiki-fied.
That's what they say these days.
All right, anything
can be Tiki.
that should go on a shirt.
Say that.
They should make a shirt. You should make a shirt. You could trade your Vin Scully shirt for a Tiki.
Stop it! You leave Vin out of this.
Here's some very interesting artwork here. There's like some pelicans and some birds. Well, maybe not pelicans, but some bird here. On these like sticks with the like roots going into the ground. So right through this little area, right next to where we're waiting for it to open, is some really like a very interesting stretch of bars. It looks like Gaston could be here because he uses antlers in all of his decorations. But not just the antlers that are up top here. There's quite a few other very interesting bars like down this row that have some interesting names and some interesting theming. And I've walked past this place a few times going to Janus Landing and back and forth between Tropicana Field and back in the day when go to State Theater and whatnot. I never noticed half these places, but some of these have been look like they've been around for a heck of a long time. Now right up here, it's called The Landing now, but back in the day, I think it might still be called Janus Landing. Or you just call it Janus. Oh, it's Janus Live now. But back in the day, I went to lots of concerts here. No Effects was one of the big ones, Bouncing Souls. And most recently, like less than a year, maybe about a year or so ago, right back in here, I saw Hot Water Music and Avail from Richmond, Virginia got back together, played a reunion tour. And I was lucky enough to go back in there and watch Avail play some of the songs off Dixie at 4 a.m. Friday, etc. Pretty awesome. Janus Live. And fun fact to anyone that knows about No Effects and Fat Music for Fat People and the original early 90s compilations that came out on CD would kind of change the game in the punk rock community for 90s punk. Fat Mike gave away a lot of those when he was promoting Fat Records, and I helped the merchandise guy from No Effects hand out the CDs right up here. When the show got out, everyone was flooding out of here, and he asked me, hey, help hand these out. And I stood right up there and handed out those CDs, boxes and boxes and boxes of those CDs. You know, songs like Diesel Boy and etc. was on that. Anyway, just kind of like had a flashback from like almost 30 years ago, mid-90s. Now this electrical box over here has a bunch of stickers on it, but also has an alligator painted on the side of it. A lot of artwork down here.
That's not a pickle?
That's not a pickle, that's a gator. And we lucked out. The Saigon Blonde opened up 15 minutes early. Instead of 4 o'clock, it opened at 3:45, so we were waiting out front for them to open up. They opened the window, opened the door, and we were able to go in and walk through and get kind of a look at it. Now it's not technically, it does not label itself as a tiki bar, but there are some tikis in here, and there's also a big alligator that was on top of the thatch roof with the bamboo on top of the roof, or ceiling, I shouldn't say the roof, but the top of the ceiling. And the theming in here was pretty interesting and pretty empty at this time of day. I would imagine later in the evening probably gets a little bit busier, but right now, like, Jay and I really were the only ones that were inside, you know, enjoying some drinks. He got an adult beverage. I got a mocktail, you want to call it, which is a non-alcoholic version of one of the ones they serve. Takes some little very themed flowery drinks and whatnot. But really it's kind of stuck amongst the other bars that are real close to Janus Live and Janus Landing in downtown St. Pete. And I definitely like the vibe of this place more than the other place that we went to. I would say definitely hang out here a lot more than probably the other place. I would say of the two, this would be my favorite of the two that we kind of stopped at. I'm no expert when it comes to, you know, tiki bar vibes or anything, but this place was definitely pretty cool, and I could see how a lot of people want to come in here and kind of just chill and whatnot. But I definitely like the alligator on top of the roof and all the kind of tiki mugs. Like, you know, not the most detailed, and they're a little kind of, what would you call them, like generic tiki mugs?
More of a generic style.
More generic style, but definitely better than the first place we went by. It's when it comes to the tiki vibe.
The bar didn't have any mugs made specifically for them. Those are mugs you can buy from companies and just put their signature drinks or whatever drinks in them for customers to drink from, not to sell.
What was the drink you had?
I had a painkiller.
Okay.
And it was pretty good.
You're going to be needing that after the game.
Ah, man.
For the Dodgers.
We'll see about that.
I was going to have it. What did I have? I had a non-alcoholic.
That was something she made.
Yeah.
that I think she kept it herself.
It was very cucumber. It had a cucumber. She said, I can make something really fruity or I can make something cucumbery. So give me the cucumber.
Yeah.
It was very refreshing but very tart. And the good thing about Tropicana Field, which we're now walking back, I want to take you by Ferg's also, which is kind of like, I guess it's an unofficial, official raised bar. Everyone kind of hangs out there. And you can walk under the street into Tropicana Field. When the doors open, we'll head in. But yeah, we're just hitting kind of all the... Me as a non-drinker, I'm really stopping in a lot of bars today.
You know, little known fact about Ferg's.
Yeah.
It was named after one of the members of the Black Eyed Peas.
No, completely wrong.
Look it up. It may or may not be there. Fergalicious.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, well, as far as you know.
All right, right over there on that corner is Ferg's, which they have the globe out front. Also another place that is world famous on the corner of 13th Street and Central. Yeah, Jay was just also noticing that this is the second world famous place. Look how evil the cloud looks. The clouds up there, but you got the Trop over here. But this is another world, this is not in quotations though, so this might be more legit. Ferg's is world famous for those who are going to the Trop and rooting for the Rays. It's like, it's kind of like, I guess you call it like the hometown local Rays fandom bar. A lot of people kind of come over here and get a beverage beforehand, get a meal beforehand, and be able to walk over to Tropicana Field from here in the tunnel that goes underneath the road, so it's a little bit safer than trying to cross the street with people trying to go over into the park. But yeah, the world famous Ferg's here in St. Petersburg, Florida. No joke, that sky is evil. Look at this, look at the sky up here.
Evil.
What do you got? You throw it on the jersey?
Special, throwing it on.
Yeah?
A Sandy Koufax jersey.
I love it.
Yeah.
Repping Vince Scully, Sandy Koufax, the Dodgers cap.
All the greats.
If you ever put the cap on.
Once we get inside, I'll put it on.
This is really kind of rolling the dice on if we're going to get in there before it just starts a torrential downpour. I would say it's going to be cutting it close. Let's get in there. Let's get in there before this rain. Oh, DJ Kitty and Raymond are outside. I've never seen DJ and Kitty outside before. What the heck? Usually they're inside. Get in there, DJ Kitty. It's coming down. About to come down. It's about to come down, DJ Kitty. Raymond, time to go in, Raymond. It's about to get gnarly out here. Also, Raymond is wearing his throwback hat, throwback jersey, because every Friday is throwback night. Oh, Raymond, he's exclusive access. In a lot of ways, this is kind of a rematch of the 2020 World Series. You remember this moment, Brett Phillips. What was it, Game 5, I believe? He kind of walked it off with the single. Randy Arozarena came home. But
I think I blocked that out of my memory.
Well, the Dodgers won the whole series, so I think you won that one out of what's all said and done. But they do have some of the game used, so check it out. Here we go. So this is a matchup of what's going to be happening the next 3 games. We, of course, we are at Game 1, but this is a rematch of the 2020 World Series right there. Randy, so is this, oh, obviously I know Randy Arozarena, who was a rookie that year. Who's that right there? Who do you have on the front?
It's Mookie Betts.
Is he still on the team?
Oh,
the
yeah.
Dodgers?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Here is the Game 4. Looks like it's the starting lineup here. So Kiermaier still on the team. Damas, Randy there, Yandy Diaz.
Yeah.
Here's the game-used helmet. Here is Randy's bat. That's pretty cool. This is the game-used bat, the game-winning hit error in 2020 World Series Game 2. Wow. It is pretty cool. Oh, that's the game-used baseball.
Yeah.
So is that the one that Brett hit? Brett Phillips hit? It might have been. It's a possibility. Because Brett was the one that, I guess you could have considered that an error, because it went off the right fielder's glove, right?
No.
Didn't that go, you blocked it out of your mind, I know.
I can't picture it.
Yeah, you can't picture it. Either way, I just wanted to kind of show you this little area, so it's kind of cool. They called this this is like their Hall of Fame area. We don't have a big Hall of Fame here. We don't have as much, it's cute, right?
It's a cute little area.
We don't have as much history as the Dodgers, but we got some. Yeah, and if you look down here, Wade signed it. That's down there.
What I'm looking at is over here, this picture. The Dodgers are in your stadium at all times.
Are they? Oh, you're right. Look at that down there. That's true. That's a good point. Would you like to see and sit in the Wade Boggs 300 hit seat?
Boy, would I.
So we're going to go over there momentarily, and I'm going to put the clip in of you sitting in the seat right now. You're sitting in the seat right now. It's good, right? It's good to be in the seat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only reason I know it is the one is because it's yellow, so it's easy to figure out which seat it is compared to all the other blue seats. So that's it.
History, the shirt's history.
Yeah. And each and every Friday, not only is it throwback night, but it's also Randyland night. So if I'm not sitting in right field or left field tonight, but normally I would pay my ticket and I would be able to get a free T-shirt.
Yes, so it's $50 in section 141.
$50.
$50 gets you a shirt.
Yeah.
You also are gonna get one of these little slips of paper, which if Randy hits a home run tonight, that's a free beer on Randy.
The Bam Bams?
Yep.
All right.
Looks good on the TV, a little flashy.
So this comes with the ticket?
Yes, it's $50 for everything. Also, every week we have 4 different designs we cycle through monthly for our 4 series. So this is one that is that logo on the stand right there. That's the second.
Oh, I like that. All right, I gotta know, are you a ketchup or a mustard guy? Oh, you're both. And relish?
And relish.
All right.
And onions if they had it, but I don't think they have any
Because
onions.
there are mustard people, there are ketchup people, and there are the both folk.
Yes, that is me.
So does Dodger Stadium have free refills on their soda?
I don't think so.
Tropicana Field does, so you can Diet Coke it all night if you want.
It's a party now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Well, I got a water for now, but I think as the game progresses, I'm gonna go over there and go with my go-to chicken hot dog. Do you like the new Dodger dog? Now that they changed the Dodger dog?
I haven't had one yet.
You haven't had the new Dodger dogs? But
I
they changed the
haven't heard.
formula, right?
Different company, I don't remember which one. I heard they're not good at all. Disappointed.
Let's go Dodgers! Let's go Dodgers!
No. Pretty good view of the Dodgers dugout. They've already scored. You guys are up 1-0 already. Just like that.
Didn't take long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got Beeks on the mound, so it's a bullpen day. It's a bullpen day for you guys too, so.
It is, pretty much.
So it's gonna be a high scoring game. It's gonna be a high scoring game today. Base hit, Yandy Diaz going for 2. That's a double. Off of Thor. Just like that. Tie up 1-1. Randy Rosarina time. Randyland going crazy out there. Listen to those Randy cheers from left. Bring it in. There it is. Woo! Oh yeah! Go! 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 Oh, fail.
No, not today.
I got excited. Into the third, just like that, no outs. Dodgers got a guy on first and second. Up!
Sending him home!
There's a run. Freeman coming in hot. Freddie Freeman. Like I said, it's going to be a high-scoring game.
My favorite kind of game.
I noticed this a few weeks ago. Doesn't Josh Lowe up there look like Wade Boggs?
I was literally just thinking
He
that.
kind of looks boggish.
Totally. Young Boggs.
Young Boggs just witnessed Taylor Walls steal second and then also stole third. Boom! Going in. RBI. Bethencourt. That's gone. Yandy Diaz. Crushed it to left field. Yandy Diaz. Raymond's got the crowd excited over here. I don't know what he's throwing out, but he's tossing out some of the little blue balls there. Oh, he's gonna throw the whole bag. He's taking the bag with him. Taking the bag down there with him. He got the bag. There's a game going on, Raymond. There's a game going on. What do you think of our mascots? DJ Kitty and Raymond.
The mascots are awesome.
Yeah.
Put a lot of energy into the stadium.
The Dodgers have a mascot.
In the left field stands, there's a lot of crazy mascots out there.
They don't have an actual
No official mascot, no.
I'm thinking of the time Tommy Lasorda and the Philly Fanatic.
Oh, it's classic. Or the chicken was in San Diego.
The Angels don't have a mascot.
No, in very few mascots. Don't know on the West Coast.
Cal hates mascots. Up, looks like there's a wave coming. Well, there was a wave almost happening. There was a wave almost happening. DJ Kitty's like, let's get this wave. Check it out. You're getting the wave here. Waves coming around. Yeah, getting the wave going around. They're about to head over to Randyland. Up, stealing second. He's in there, safe. And it's Jason Adam. This is Freddie Freeman. I think Adam's gonna win this battle. There's one. There it is. Jason Adam is pumped. See ya! Jose Series! Coming in high. Woo! Got the cheerleaders out ready to celebrate the win. Strike! Everybody getting on their feet. About to close it down for Petey. There it is. Rays win. The Rays win. The Rays win. Still the best team in baseball. Best record in baseball. And the roof of the Trop is all lit up. They always light the Trop up when the Rays win. Well, that's gonna do it for today. Tomorrow and the next day. Knowing the way I go, I usually go to a game and they win, and then the Rays lose the series. So the Dodgers still have a chance.
You guys killed it tonight.
Yeah.
But we're gonna come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow's the good pitching game.
It's gonna be really
Kershaw and Glass now for the Rays is back. But we were at this one. We were at a bullpen game. I knew it was gonna be a high-scoring game.
For you guys.
And it was. Well, you guys got 4.
No, we got 3.
You guys almost got 4. Did you have fun either way? Did you have fun either way?
I had fun.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed watching you have a good time.
Yeah, I had a great time.
That was great.
I was losing my mind.
Warm inside.
You can make fun of me tomorrow when the Dodgers maybe they'll win, possibly, probably not, but you never. All right, I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.